my eyes, tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Give us a better way. Things are really bad. The only friend I know is this gun I have. Look, listen to my voice. Hey man, shout out. Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most, and this whole thing about Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel, the great Bounty Killer and the great Vybz Kartel, and one sending manners and respect and singing praises to the other one. Not singing praises like y'all sing praises to say the Almighty God. I know so some people are going to take it out of context, so don't bother run with it. This is a dancehall conversation. Alright, so if you were some kind of biased against dancehall music, the purpose of dancehall music or the purpose it has served on the positive side of things, its giants, its legends, and all that, then exit this right now. Right, so here we are. We're going to talk about something that Vybz Kartel recently said on Instagram about Bounty Killer and how Bounty Killer reacted to it. And then we're going to talk about our personal opinion of Bounty Killer as well as Vybz Kartel as it relates to positivity. Alright, so see we are. Vybz Kartel posted, I wonder if people really appreciate how great this man really is. It's just a pity dancehall doesn't have a well-organized and streamlined industry that would have all to truly celebrate the greatness of dancehall gods. G-A-D-S, quote unquote, he put, in parenthesis, pun intended. Bounty Killer never started dancehall, but his impact on the genre is ubiquitous and universal. If dancehall's creator was Newton, science we're talking now. If dancehall's creator was Newton, Bounty Killer is Einstein. We upgrade it, and in some instances redefined it or changed it altogether. Just check the amount of youths Killer help realize them potential. Both artist, producer, promoter, plus the joy where him bring to the fans and the raw truth where him talk. I love the general like a father, he said. As a father and a mentor, a teacher and a provider who offered me the great escape, quote unquote, the great escape. What great escape are you talking about? The escape from poverty and the escape to be able to take care of my family and to make my kids live a more comfortable life than I had growing up. Bless up the general, he said. At Grungodzilla. Hashtag Alliance. Hashtag Warlord from Upper War Yard. Hashtag Poor People Governor. Hashtag Cross, Angry, Miserable. Hashtag Dancehall. Alright, when I saw that right there, I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It said everything that I already, the way I feel also about Bounty Killer, and we've had these discussions before. Let's talk about how Bounty Killer received this and responded to it, right? So, Bounty Killer actually liked it, of course. Kartel saying all this. The Warlord Bounty Killer in the comments accepted the tributes, and he said, wow, what a monument of acknowledgement, the highest and richest compliment, Black Power. If a warlord did rule the world, you know the rest, my son. If a warlord did rule the world, you know the rest, poor people would be okay. But it was one of the greatest things I did when I shared the platform with you, though. It's my biggest introduction to the business to date, he wrote, speaking of Vybz Kartel. Alright, so just like most of the greats, after we are long gone, they're going to realize the difference that we actually made. Even when we gone. And he quoted one of Vybz Kartel's song, remember we when we gone, we live forever. We're not going under. That song there, so he quoted that one line from the song, say, even when we gone, we will live forever. And I love you, my son, he added. This is kind of a touchy-feely thing because, you know, in our culture, we have a thing where we say, I love you. It's like, why for that? You can't tell a next man say you love him. You know what I'm saying? We take everything and twist and turn it. You can't even speak a certain way in Jamaica. Me I go to gym later, go work out, you know. Oh, gym I work you out. Why for that? Say I go to Shirley. Say I go out early. Say I go, but not even say early when it's time to go to a party. Me I reach a party early, you know. Why for that? But that's just a cultural thing. Okay, anyways. My point here is this. I don't think there's anybody that is a giant in dancehall music, minus probably one person. A giant in dancehall music that is not associated with Bounty Killer. And when I say associated, watch this. He's like the tree root, right? And then you have the branches and the stems with the leaves. If you check the roots of all who is who, hot, all who is who, a solid name in the business, majority if not all of them are associated with Bounty Killer. Whether it's a Popcorn, because Popcorn came through Vybz Kartel, and Vybz Kartel got there through Bounty Killer. You see it? Whether it's Quada, because Quada come through Popcorn. Popcorn come through Kartel. Kartel came from Bounty Killer stable. You see what I'm saying? And this, Bounty Killer, I've always said this, and I'm going to say it again. Bounty Killer, when I am doing videos and I say, who should I be the king of? I never put Bounty Killer in there because people always say, so why you can't put Bounty in there? Bounty Killer who bust so much youth and gave back so much more than others who even had way more opportunities than him and never did. Because I don't think Bounty belongs there. Bounty, I've always said, Bounty for me is like up here so and over here so. Way up here so and over here so. Everybody else we are going to deal with, this away to go on. Right? Him just set apart. It's like a pharaoh that set apart right there. That greatness there is not to be tampered with. You just understand, say, this is what it is, and you just respect that and left it there so, right? And that's how I see Bounty Killer. We make a joke yesterday and we said to each other, like, we were saying, like, maybe Bounty really should have did rob some of them youth when he did give them a platform. When he was giving them guidance and trying to teach them the business. Maybe if he had used his expertise upon them and kept them in the dark, he might would be in a position where he can show off material things. But Killer's still good. Killer's still good. Killer don't need, I mean, Bounty Killer is Bounty Killer. There's no going around it. And if you understand dancehall, the first time I really actually sat and looked at the demographics of dancehall broken down as it relates to socio-economical conditions in Jamaica was after watching a Bounty Killer interview on stage. And Bounty was very passionate about how he defends the culture of dancehall music and why he is so aggressive at the defense of the culture of dancehall music. And I said, wow, broken down like that, not in his exact words, but this is what it brought to my mind like this. Here is a vehicle that was created, right? And this vehicle right here that was created, that vehicle can take one youth out of dire poverty and put him on a platform. And that same vehicle can cause that one youth to become so powerful in a sense then that he's able to not only take care of himself and his family, however extended his family may be, maybe him 5, 6, 7 picnic them and him 3, 4 woman them when him have all him children them with, his mother and his father, him have sister, brothers, auntie, uncle, cousin, niece, nephew. This platform is that powerful. It puts you in a position to be able to do all that. And then still reach back. Here's the great part. Reach back into the poverty. Take out some more youths that were in the situation just like you were rescued from by this machine. And put them on a same level where they too can take care of all their children, their mother, their father, their immediate family, and create opportunities for their people around them as well. And when I looked at dancehall from that perspective, I said, wow, dancehall music is extremely powerful. It is way more than just music. It is way more than just music. It is a vehicle. And this vehicle has allowed many to live out their wildest dreams beyond their wildest dreams. Some man never know so them would have reached Amsterdam, Sweden, Italy, Rome, Spain, way over Africa, tore out the continent of Africa. Some man never knew that that would happen in their lifetime. Because the conditions that surrounded them growing up socioeconomically was that left you often in a mind frame of desperation. But here came that vehicle to the rescue called dancehall. And from them jump on the vehicle then, and they had the talent and the guidance, gone. And not only were they gone, they were able to take a whole bunch of others with them. When me hear Popcorn said the other day, yeah man, fly out the youth them, like he's not selfish and him not do it like go by himself. And he calls Bounty Killer his grandfather. You know I'm called Bounty him grandfather? Because him calls Vybz Kartel him father. And Vybz Kartel calls Bounty his father. So, and Popcorn came from, you see the maths, Popcorn came from him, from. So, the connection goes on. Generations of greatness is what we're witnessing. And it's because of that vehicle called dancehall. So in time Popcorn can now fly out the youth and carry some youth with him go Africa. What greatness. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bounty Killer man, shout out to Vybz Kartel. We still have a free Vybz Kartel because we still do believe that it's a whole big trumped up charges. And we're going to do another video on that where we solely talk about his case. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of shaggery going on in it. And come on, some people are taking this thing, their position of power, way out of context and abusing it. But what, I mean, we're dealing with a certain set of people here. So all this is expected. You know what I'm saying? We should have heard back something about cartel case already. Appeal done gone long time. But this was also a part of the plan. Now, we'll talk about that on another video. We still have some free Vybz Kartel. We followed the case from beginning to end and a beer shaggery one. Anyhow, big up to our Bounty Killer. We salute you, Killer. We respect you to the utmost and the fullest, Killer. We honor you, a real king, while you're alive. We not wait for you for dead, for we can't have no big funeral and, oh, we are going to watch your casket pass through and all that. We don't want that. We want you to know while you are alive, that you are a monument in this thing. You understand? Not a pillar in the house of dancehall, you know. You come in like you're one whole side of the building. You understand? Big up yourself, Bounty. It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Are you a person that's biased about dancehall music? Are you a person that understands, has taken the time to understand dancehall music as a vehicle and how it relates to us socio-economically? Are you aware of the many lives that dancehall music has saved? That's what I want to talk about. I'm out. Peace.